Hey, I'm Tawfiq, and what you're looking at here is a screenshot from a directory website. Build easy, powerful, money-making business listing directory sites in WordPress using the powerful directory WordPress theme. You see, you can make over $15,000 each and every month from local business owners in your hometown and collecting payments in the most unusual way. That's because you don't have to even speak to the business owners that will be paying you. You don't have to collect checks by hand or even open a business bank account. Only work for certain hours a week to keep this whole thing running. Now, you may be wondering the same thing I was when I first listened about directory sites. How you can do this and how can I get in action? Well, listen and watch this inspirational 3-minute story to find out the exact method. Watch until the very end to discover a rather unusual surprise I have for you today. You see, it all began in the summer of 2004 when a young intern named Jeremy Strobelman got sick with the flu and had a hard time finding recommendation for a local doctor. Frustrated with his experience, Jeremy worked with a friend to create a small email system that his friends and family could use to recommend local businesses to each other. Together, they built a site that became their own personal yellow pages, complete with reviews and recommendations from friends in their community. Eventually, they wanted to turn this small site into a real business, but everyone seemed to reject the idea because at the time it was just made of Jeremy's friends and family sharing reviews together. Besides, who really needs another directory site when you have a big site like Yellow Pages? Yet Jeremy kept at it, and the site continued to grow in his hometown and eventually spreading into other nearby towns, as people liked seeing recommendations for businesses close to homes. But less than a year later, his site exploded in popularity. By starting out with a small specific audience and slowly growing that audience across different towns, their small site began to go nationwide. Soon, investors started pouring millions into this small directory site. And in 2009, just 5 years after Jeremy started his online directory, Google made him an offer to buy the site for $500 million. Soon after this offer was made, Jeremy received a personal phone call from another well-known tech CEO who told him to stay independent and not sell out to Google. Who was the CEO who told him to turn down the offer? Well, it was none other than the former CEO of Apple, Steve Jobs. And so Jeremy turned down Google's offer, only for Yahoo to come in and offer $1 billion for the local directory site. Once again, they turned the offer down. This small directory and review site became a publicly traded company in 2011. And today, as a result of their determination and never giving up, they are a multinational corporation with businesses listed all over the world. Now, you may have never heard of this story before, but I'm sure you heard of this small directory site. In fact, their name is actually derived from Yellow Pages, their big competitor. Perhaps you figured it out already. I'm telling you the story of Yelp.com. Yes, this multi-million-dollar company started out as a small local directory for a few friends could use. It became more popular than even Yellow Pages by starting small and catering to a specific audience. Now I'm sure you'll always remember that story. If you are like me, then nothing inspires you more than hearing about how the biggest online companies started out just like us, with a small idea and enough courage to do something with it, and that's where you can come in. Through trial, error and research, we discovered a simple formula that can bring you success with your brand new site. I'm going to reveal all the details of this formula in a minute, so please keep watching. First, you need to know about the biggest thing you must avoid if you want to build profitable directory sites. If you are like me, you probably believe that you need to have a big website with thousands of visitors every day in order to earn a living from them. That's nonsense. Plain and simple. It does not take a big site to make money. In fact, as you will see in a minute, having multiple small websites is making more money than having one or two large websites. And they start making money faster. For example, I recently started a doctor directory site of my own that has only 9 clients. Each of these clients is paying me $469 per month to be on this site. That's $4,221 per month just for setting up a site with 9 local business listed. It takes about a week to get the site set up and ranked in Google for these clients to find me. If a single site with only 9 clients made me $4,221 per month, how many sites would you build? It only takes a handful to earn a comfortable 6-figure income. You see, most of these business owners are already paying a premium to list their sites on yellow pages, and their listings become just one of the thousands of listings that customers can choose from. This is why doctors are willing to pay way more money to list their business on my smaller sites, because the audience is more specific and more likely to need their service. Plus, each client is one of only 9 doctors my visitors can choose from. That means more patients for them and higher fees for me. Okay, time for me to dive in and show you the details of how to build this business from scratch. So, the first step to build a successful directory site is to find a small town like Winslow, Arizona that does not have a lot of competition in the search results. And the cities can be anywhere. You don't have to live close to them since you will never need to meet the clients who pay you. Next, pick the type of business you want to attract with your review site. Your site's business niche. Profitable niche plus small town with little or no competition is equal to easy money. Let's take an example of dentist. If someone in the small town of Winslow, Arizona wanted to find a dentist, what would they search for in Google to find one? They will most likely search for a dentist in Arizona, am I right? And this would be the same thing in other niches or towns too, like music lessons in Florida, dance classes in Columbus. Now, someone searching for a specific need like this is a hard buyer for business owners. They've already made up their mind about what they want. They only need to decide who they want to do business with, and that's where the money is. Connecting these hungry buyers with the businesses who can give them what they want. These terms usually get around 5,000 searches every month on Google. And imagine for a second that your site was the first result they find in their search. This would make you the go-to person for anyone looking for this service. Now, this is actually easy if you follow our formula from before. All you need is a domain name that is the same as their search term, and your site will naturally get ranked on the first page of Google for those searches. So, having a name like musiclessonsinwinslow.com or danceclassinColumbus.com, your site will get to the top of Google and be seen by 5,000 hungry customers every single month. Now, do you think it's worth it for a doctor in Winslow to pay you just $469 a month to list their business on your website that gets you 5,000 searches each month? 5,000 searchers who are actively looking for doctors in Winslow. That's like having 5,000 potential clients at your fingertips for just $469. Now, you can clearly see why businesses are willing and eager to pay this fee each and every month. And it's impossible for this business model to get saturated simply because there are millions of small untapped towns in the world. And each of these towns can have websites catering to the thousands of different business niches. The possible combinations of profitable business niches and small towns are in millions. It's simply not possible to build a directory site for every opportunity that exists. And that makes this biggest untapped gold mine on the internet. Now, wouldn't it be great if you had a way to automatically collect payments from business owners right on the site itself? Well, there are several payment options that does just that. Introducing templating directory themes. Templating directory themes are the first and only push button software that creates full directory sites in minutes with complete with automated payment handling, so you never have to handle business check or credit card numbers again. Self-service listings, so your clients can service themselves instead of coming to you to set up. Google's first page optimization. This way you never have to worry about SEO and set up the sites and clients find you. And several designs to choose that attract visitors and makes you stand out as a professional to your clients. This theme is designed for all those users who don't have any technical experience, and so it will work for you even if you have never set up a website before. Just to be clear, this isn't some get-rich-quick scam. These directory sites can deposit money into your accounts like your own virtual ATM. However, you will need to put some work into build your directory sites and be able to follow along with some simple video instructions. It's not always easy to run an online business. However, I have made the whole process as easy as it can be. Now, to make sure you can get started today, this theme comes with all the hand-holding training and support you need to become successful. After paying you, business owners will have full control to create their listing the way they want it. This makes sure they are happy and saves you from having to do any setup for them. Here's what you'll receive when you claim access to your directory theme today. First, you'll get immediate access to the templated directory WordPress theme. As you will see, this theme is the fastest way to build any style directory site in almost any niche. Theme can be styled right from the WordPress admin in a variety of colors and layout options. Here's a quick overview of the theme. A mega menu enriched with so many menu items. City selector option to view listings for a particular city. Search option to search for a listing all over the site. The theme is also equipped with custom categories to lay out your homepage in a way that is easier for your visitors to find the help they are looking for. This also enables you to cater multiple business niches on one site, group sub-niches to help match the right customer with each business owner. For example, on a directory site catering to doctors, you could create categories like dentists, dermatologists, cardiologists, and general practitioners. Advanced search feature to make a search in specific category or location. Premium listings on homepage that helps you to earn extra income. Premium listings stand out, which means more exposure and easier to see. You can charge business owners for featuring their listings on homepage. Category page with view and sorting options. Each business listing is on a clean page which includes complete information like general information, operating hours, claim ownership, send to a friend via email, send inquiry to the listing owner, easy to share using social sharing options, pictures, Google Maps, and all other information. The user review system allows customers to leave star ratings and reviews while giving you full control on the backend. Here's how to submit a listing. Select a price package, fill all the required details, and it's all done. Click continue or preview your newly added listing. The theme is RTL compatible for right-to-left languages like Arabic and Urdu. Theme have dedicated mobile app view which looks great on any device. Here's how the homepage appears in small device. Fully functional menu to navigate. To connect the right customers with your clients faster, the theme includes a built-in widgets to show banner ads that helps you to earn extra income. From any businesses that wants to advertise their services, you can charge for business banner ad spots all over your site. The sky is the limit once you have this theme installed. You can target different cities and towns in a variety of niches, each with their own directory site, all from one WordPress admin panel. You can set the price you want to charge for your listings and how you want to bill your clients. You can charge business owners daily, weekly, monthly, or even just a single payment for their listings on your site. And business owners are given full control over their listings so they can service themselves after they have paid. They can easily add pictures and all their business information right on the site without ever having to visit the WordPress backend. The entire business process is automated, freeing your time to build new sites and grow your business. To help you get started even faster, we have built different quick guides. All you have to do is install the theme and plug in on your site and follow along the 3-step startup. Also want to make sure you are not left on your own ever, as you will get a lifetime membership to Templatic support system. If you ever need some help, you will be able to reach our team directly 24/7, as will you when you join today. Click on the button below right now to get started immediately. Listen, you have 3 roads you can take right now. You can do nothing, and of course you know where that will lead. To a town called nowhere and suffocating feeling of failure to find success online. Or you can take the tips I've shared with you today and go at this on your own. Sure, it will help you. Yet you will be living with only a partial picture. That will lead to months or maybe even years of wasted time and frustration, which leads to less and less money for you and your family. And we both know that finances are one of the key reasons couples get divorced, deadly stress levels rise, and dreams are shattered. Or you can do the smart thing. Use this theme to do all the hard work for you and build your first income producing directory site starting tomorrow. This theme will work for you. Click the button below this video now to secure your copy, and I'll see you inside. Thanks for watching.